Alright, my bad. Shoot. I hate when I have my card locked and I forget to unlock it before I do any daggone thing. So, welcome to part 2. Period. It is what it is. But anyway, I probably ain't gonna be on here too much more longer because I wasn't even trying to make this no long video, make it a long video no way. So anyway, just know that if you are feeling any tension between you and family, kids, cousin, sister, mama, uncle, whatever, you know what I'm saying, especially your mama, and you are the child, like, talk to your mama, okay? And if you the mama and you feel the tension or the whatever between you and the child, you know what I'm saying, talk about it. Because you don't know what they holding on to. You don't know what they holding inside. You know what I'm saying? Which be so crazy. You know. But your kids could be, you know, a potential hater towards your success, towards stuff that you got going on, that you want to have going on. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be, gotta know that, okay? And pray about it. You know, I did a video on Facebook about, I'm probably gonna download it and upload it on YouTube, but I did a video on Facebook about, you know, disrespectful kids, our disrespectful kids, because sometimes these kids, they are disrespectful and they think that they can talk to us in your kind of way because we're, you know, we're friendly. But, you know, especially nowadays, like, a lot of parents have evolved, you know what I'm saying, to these times, you know, or no, not to these times, but we have evolved for these times because I mean, kids are steady being born, they're steady growing up and everything, and we have to be conscious and have the understanding that these kids are learning some things and we got to learn with them. We have to learn and grow right along with them to understand whenever there's a problem, so we'll know what to do and how to fix it. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know how to fix it, okay, and shit, sometimes it could be difficult, it could be hard as fuck to fix it. It's a possibility, you know. But at least you know what it is. At least if you try to talk about it, you know, okay. But like I was saying in the last video, a lot of adult kids, you know what I'm saying, they don't even deal with their parents for real. Like, they couldn't wait to get away from them. Like, their parent was so daggone bad, you know. Now, you do have some type of parents that, you know, I'd just rather not even speak about it, not right now anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I know me as a parent, I'm not a bad parent. I know I'm not a bad parent. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's not even the fact of it's just now happening. This is a process. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, my child is hella disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But, shoot, she can be, you know. But my whole thing is, you thought that I wasn't going to catch on. You know what I'm saying? See, my child, my daughter has that mentality of, I'm grown now. I can do as I please. I can say as I please. I can whatever I want to do. And I'm like, you can, but shit, nigga, at the same time, you want respect. So when you want respect, you gotta give respect. You can't just sit up here and act like it's okay for you to cross boundaries and act like I'm your motherfucking homegirl or something like that, because I'm not your homegirl. You know what I'm saying? I know we can chop it up and talk like we homegirls and talk about how these niggas ain't shit and blase, blase, blase. But baby, I'm not your homegirl. I am your mother. At the end of the day, I'm going to laugh with you. I'm going to talk with you. But then I'm going to turn around and tell you where you wrong at. I'm going to turn around and tell you where you need to change your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because see, my daughter, she is the type where she would do that to me. You know what I'm saying? So when I do it to you, just take it. Take it, and you know what I'm saying? Take it as it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Because damn it, I mean, what the fuck? I'm just reciprocating. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit up here and think that, oh, you can tell me something, but I can't tell you nothing. I'm your mama. I'm supposed to forever until the day that I go. If you go before me, however the case may be, I'm supposed to tell you right and wrong. I cares nothing about the next motherfucker and what they thinking and whatever the case may be. Excuse my language. I'm just being real. This is just real. This is raw. This is uncut. This is me. What you see is what you get. I can't sugarcoat nothing. I don't know how to. I'm sorry. Ain't no fakeness over here. Everything be so daggone fake. All this daggone AI and people just, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm spitting some real ass shit. For real. I'm spitting some real ass shit. And I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? It's talking from my experience. Because as much as I love my children, you know what I'm saying? I know it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? How you think you handling me. You think you bullying me. It's disrespectful. But then again, you turn around and you be like, respect is earned, not given, and blase, blase, blase. Well, baby girl, let me tell you something. Because I ain't did nothing but support you and love you and try to be there for you and have your back through everything that has happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up with my daughter. My daughter knows what I've been through and what she done been through, what we endured together versus separately in every daggone thing. At the end of the day, that's my child. I love her to death, but she is a fucking tough ass cookie. That little motherfucker there, man, I'm telling you, because I've talked to her, we've had conversations, I've talked to her, I've shown her things, I've agreed and disagreed, every daggone thing, you know what I'm saying? To the point where I guess she feel like, you know, hey, I'm an adult, you know what I'm saying? I got this mind, and you know, and I'm just like, girl, come on now. You are an adult. Everything that you have learned and seen and everything that I've taught you, everything I've talked to you about, everything, you're supposed to take that and use that towards, you know what I'm saying, your future of being better. You know what I'm saying? When you know better, you're supposed to do better. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it's almost like shit. She want to half-ass do better. She don't want to do better all the way. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, she like, fuck, I ain't even really get a chance to damn live. Nigga, yes you did. You definitely did live your daggone life like a motherfucker. Because shit, ain't no way in hell at motherfucking 15 and shit, your ass, you know what I'm saying, going to parties, spending the night at friends' house, getting in motherfucking clubs and shit because you look, you know what I'm saying, because you can make yourself look older or anything. Like, come on, like, that's my child. I can say this motherfucking shit. It's my child. I can say this shit. Because at the end of the day, I'm telling the damn truth. My daughter had hella fucking friends. This nigga was going wherever she needed to go or she wanted to go. She was hanging out, that dang nabbit, you know what I'm saying? Having her experiences with drinking and smoking, and she doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't mad at it because, baby girl, go live your life. For real, go live your life. You know what I'm saying? But don't sit up here when I tell you, okay, you doing too much, you going too far, blah, 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 blah. Don't sit up here and, oh, man, I'm young. Let me live my life. Didn't you live your life when you was young? Didn't you do this, that, and the third? And da, 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 da. No. No. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? You can't use that shit on me because you see that shit on social media and you think I was a part of that daggone time in that era. I might have been born and alive and moving around and shit like that in that daggone time and in that era. But baby, no, I did not partake in those I did not partake in those. Okay, dang, I wasn't even trying to make this video that long, but anyway, but I did not partake in those. I did not partake in a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that I did when I did what I did, my, you know what I'm saying, fulfilling fantasies and stuff, I was super grown. I done had all 3 of my kids, you know what I'm saying? They was good and everything else, you know what I'm saying? I was super grown. It wasn't no damn young shit. Wasn't no young shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, when I hit 18, I went to the club for the first time. Okay? That was the first time in a long ass time, because the next time I went to the daggone club, I think I was in my early 20s, 22, 23 years old or some shit like that. And I started going to the daggone club. But I was going to the club a little bit more or whatever the case may be, but I really wasn't going to no club. My life revolved around trying to get money, take care of my kids, make sure wasn't nobody hurting my kids, make sure, you know what I'm saying, and dealing with certain type of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, I had a plan for my life. I really wanted to, I was not, in my plan, I was not supposed to go through what I went through. I was not supposed to be single, none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I accepted the fact that my kids came early when I wasn't even expecting every daggone thing else, you know what I'm saying? And I done had kids out of wedlock. I done accepted all that shit. But this other shit that's going on, I'm not finna accept that shit. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I am a good mother. And I know I am. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say, what they want to believe, what they want to think. None of that shit. You're not finna sit up here and try to fucking make me look bad or try to say that I am not a good mother when I know that I'm a damn good mama, okay? What motherfuckers want to say and people want to believe and thinking this and that and the third, baby, listen. You have to, sometimes you got to damn sacrifice. And I'm going to tell you something, what is really, really daggone crazy. The fact that I heard about, I think I had already been through it. Cause I stayed in a motel before, and that's when I lost my kids or whatever through CPS and was going through all that shit and had to go to safety, everything like that. I was taking care of my kids. I was in the hotel room. They was good. They wasn't even all the little allegations that had been put. That's not even what the fuck really happened. My kids was better than that. I raised them better than that. They knew better to fucking go outside and running around and acting a fool. Ain't no motherfucking adults there. None of that shit. Because if that's the motherfucking case, and my kids was doing that type of shit in the area that they was motherfucking in, they would have been kidnapped and snatched up a long motherfucking time ago. Okay? On top of that, after all that shit motherfucking happened, and I get back in the relationship with my kid's dad, my boy's dad, matter of fact, and then fucking later on down the road, I hear about this story about this lady that did the same thing. But she wasn't doing no drugs and none of no shit like that. But she ended up having to live at a hotel. Her kids were old enough to fend for themselves for real. You understand what I'm saying? But she had to go to work. She had to go to work. Now, I might have been hustling and selling dope or whatever, but that was my job at the moment. Okay? But at the end of the day, she had to go to work. She didn't want to leave her kids there. Her kids wasn't acting no damn fool. Somebody seen that shit. They was hating. They was jealous. They was mad. You know what I'm saying? And they reported that shit. Just like I say, my kid's dad found the moment in the time, and they damn did what the fuck they did. They went into cahoots with the man. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. At the end of the day, I'm a damn good mama. Okay, I did what I needed to do, what I had to do. I did shit that I didn't want to do, that I fucking sacrificed and did. I did that shit. I'm not ashamed to motherfucker say it. I done said it too many daggone times. I'm not gonna say it no more. I know who I am. I know what I did. I know what I bring to the table. I know who I've always fucking been. Anyway, my phone about to die. So we got to get on these kids. We got to step on these kids' necks at adult ages and piss them off. And you want to leave, you want to move out or whatever. That's on you, baby. Just know I'm doing what I got to do, what I can do. I'm still your mama at the end of the motherfucking day. I'm still your mama at the end of the motherfucking day. Excuse my language. Y'all have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever the hell, whatever the time zone is that you watching this. But I hope you take it and you listen and you take heed and you feel where the fuck I'm coming from, because this shit be crazy as hell. And you know what I'm saying? Shit. I done been ignored for long enough. It's time to not, yeah.